family, we are back, and your girl, instead of shooting content for you, meanwhile I ended up in a location today and it's been raining since I showed up. I don't understand. Since I came this side, all it has done is rain every day. I don't even know what to do. Like, this is my second day, and on top of raining, I got sick. Man, I'm in this village somewhere, but the rain is insane. It's crazy. Look at the road. You can't even do anything in this rain. It's crazy. Yesterday, when I returned after the rain, I started coughing. I swear to God. For a moment, I actually thought I caught COVID. I started coughing out of the blue. I was coughing. So I picked up a couple herbs. Honestly speaking, even if I work in a hospital, I hate hospitals. You know? So I take herbs. There are those herbs, natural herbs. You know, it's medication really, but it actually helps me to stop coughing. I started coughing yesterday. It was insane. Out of the blue, I could feel my chest. It's like it was getting torn apart. Literally, I was in so much pain. Hi, sister. Oh, I am careful. Trust me. But I don't know. Maybe it was an allergic reaction to something. But I'm okay. But this is better though. So I have about 3 types of those. And I stopped coughing around 2 last night when I took some of these. So they've actually helped. But since I got my leave, I haven't been able to shoot anything. You know, yesterday I went to these people and I was set to shoot, and they're telling me they need a letter to approve, and it started raining. I had to leave. Today, overnight I was sick. Today morning I'm better, but then again it's raining. I'd be thinking, when am I actually going to shoot some content? With this much rain, it's crazy. I really don't want to waste my leave, because you actually get those maybe once in 3 months or something. Maybe I just have to start using my weekends better. It's 5. What? What other half? I don't have another half. I don't have another half, guys. It's just me. And wow, that's quite... Man, you're just waking up? How are you awake at this time? So after this rain, I'll just go and sleep, honestly. Because remember, I haven't gotten leave for my night job, so the leave is just my day job. I'm hoping tomorrow is better. You know, I'm hoping tomorrow is better, and hopefully I'll be in better shape. I'm actually in a clinic here. I saw a herb I liked and I picked it up. Whew. I don't like tablets. I don't like medicine. Trust me. Maybe actually God somehow knows. You're hilarious. You're right. My other half is me and God. And that's true. Because honestly, for the past couple months, only God has been able to carry me at every step of the way. So, not to preach, but that's actually true. Though the beauty about this leave is that I've been sleeping. I've slept. I even feel my entire body system is happy. You know, even when I'm not feeling too well, I've actually slept. I don't think I'd slept this much in ages. I've slept. I feel like my entire system is coming back to life. You know, though when you're not used to sleeping, you actually just start feeling a bit of anxiety because you want to jump out of bed and make yourself busy. I mean, because I'm not actually used to sleeping, but it's good for my body. Yeah, you're welcome about the prices in construction, but we have a problem. Our fellow countrymen, you know, these people are funny. You can go to someone's establishment and you ask them to shoot for them a free ad. I know for a fact you guys go and support these people. They just never tell me, but I know. They never tell me that you support them, but I know you support them. But to get these people to actually shoot for them is a hassle. I feel like everyone is asking you because people are used to people asking money from them. So when you're trying to do something free for someone, they say, how are you benefiting from this? I've been shooting content for people for free long before I was even monetized. They've made money off me. They've made money off my channel. And people still ask, how are you benefiting? I know, man. It would be a great day. Collecting water. I think people are actually collecting water. Though I'm somehow on the main road, so I'm not sure. But I know this is the rainy season. I told you last time the rainy season is back. So those that actually want to plant something, this is time. It's time to plant. But seriously speaking, guys, you can beg someone to shoot for them. After they start getting clients, they're like, oh my God, I got customers. You know, and most of them don't tell you because they think you're going to ask them for money. Now, we all do what we do, not necessarily because we are expecting something in return. I have shot over 800 videos on my channel. And out of those, probably 3 people have turned back and given me a penny. This is me using my own transportation, my own internet, everything, my own resources. And then people wonder, how are you benefiting? Of course, now I'm monetized. Obviously, when ads run on my videos, YouTube pays me something. But what they don't realize is that this channel grows. And over time, their businesses actually grow with my channel. You understand? Because I'm not going to abandon my channel today. I keep updating my channel by the week, something like that. Which means their business is actually growing with my channel. I know videos that I shot last year that have hit over 7,000 views. And these are people's businesses. And they're still getting clients up to today. Funny thing, they won't tell you. And that's okay, because it's the clients who actually call me. But for me, I always tell people, always tell me when you support these people and you get a bad experience. But most of the time, by the time I shoot someone, I've vetted them, I've done a bit of research, so I know they are good people. But man, the hassle to get to these people to allow you to shoot is insane. It's insane. It's like, I think people are so paranoid. Maybe it's the taxes thing, or maybe they feel like if my business is seen on the internet somewhere, they will come and hijack it. I don't know what people are so scared of. But in the end, if your establishment is exposed already, you're already out there. Take tea and honey and use more vitamin C fruits. Yeah. I've been taking a lot of tea since last night, actually. I could barely breathe, but it's the tea that helped, plus those local syrups, you know, because they have honey infused in them. Yeah, I'm also going to get some honey. But seriously, guys, man, last night, I felt like I was dying. Out of the blue, you don't get it. Out of the blue, I started coughing, and I would feel pain through my chest all the way to my spinal cord. I wondered, what the hell? What in the world just happened to me? It was so sudden, you know? And then somehow, I took the syrups, because I don't like those modern syrups. I feel like they have a lot of chemicals in them. So I usually, I think it's the network. Yeah, but honestly, I like to natural treat. I treat myself naturally. Always. But guys, man, I just figured I could check in and tell you how my week is going so far. Oh, you're the guy about the machine. Yeah, I feel like I've shared my number a couple times here. My number is +25677902424. You can WhatsApp me there if you're discussing business, honestly. Then, sister, you're right. And what's funny is that if you actually, you really don't understand our people. When you actually try to charge them, because there are those who will insist, I want to pay. Honestly speaking, if I were to charge, I wouldn't cheaply charge. And that's the truth, because I know you're going to get a lot of clientele from me. You get? So, I would not cheaply charge you. They can't afford my fee, but they also don't want the service for free. And you're like, what's wrong with these people? When you try to charge them, they're like, you're too expensive. Because honestly, me, if I'm going to shoot your business, the minimum I would charge you would be like maybe 400,000 Ugandan shillings for that video. And then I would put energy into that video to make sure it moves. You know, to boost it so hard that it actually moves. Also guaranteed clientele. But then when you tell them, they're like, oh, that's too much money. These are people who are paying 1 million Ugandan shillings for television advert that's running for less than 5 minutes once a week or twice a week. But they won't pay you 400,000 Ugandan shillings to actually have their video or their business run for years unlimited. These are our people. It's so funny. Anyway, people are funny like that, and that's okay. Bavida. You want shelter? Shelter from rain.
Somehow. Rain raining on me. When there's a neighbor who has a room, why don't I get a rest of maybe 40 seconds and maybe.
The rain is almost stopping though.
As soon as it stops, I depart.
But you're welcome to stay.
It might elevate instead.
Yeah.
No?
Sister, that's a good idea. I actually had business cards, but the business cards were really for my constructions company. But that company will come back to life. I just need to add some more capital to it. Obviously, this is my end game. My end game is simple. I'm trying to push funds together to raise enough capital to fully launch my constructions company. And that's number one. Number two, you see, these things require capital, like heavy capital. We're talking, I don't know, over 40 million in Ugandan shillings. So I need to raise that and then launch it. You know, but the company is there. And I also know whenever I launch it, I already have enough clientele. So I don't want to do half things. Then maybe I'll design business cards for the channel. That's true. That's quite true, because yesterday they asked me for a business card and I didn't have one. And these things are easy to design. Printing is easy. That is lightening. Okay. But seriously, so you're right. Hi, Godias. It's good to have you here. Yeah, we're actually lucky for the rain. Hopefully people get to plant something this season. Me, I'm going back. I'll do farming next year. This year, I decided to take a break. But usually when you're actually farming, you have to give your land some time to breathe. You know, because I was farming back to back 3 years on that land. And I'm thinking I should give it some time to breathe, give it some time to rejuvenate, you know, because I'm not using chemicals. So the only thing I can do is give it some time. So I've given it a year. I believe it's now like a bush, a heavy bush. You give it some time. As long as people don't put their animals in there to, you know, to trample the ground and make it hard, that's okay. And then around January, I'll get a tractor and run through it. Trust me, my first harvest will be insane. So I know, I'm just trying to take care of the land first. That's why this year you didn't see me doing much farming. But for those that actually have enough land to do farming right now, you should go ahead and actually farm. It's a good season. This season is good. You can plant some beans right now. They'll come out. Groundnuts, maize, no, don't plant maize. By the time it hits October, it will be a bit weird. And you see that's around the time the maize will be flowering, and then it will stunt. It will stunt unless you have an external irrigation system that's going to maintain that maize. A good farmer. I grew up farming. Funny is, you see, the things we do a lot when we are young, we actually don't forget those things. So I studied a little bit of farming among people who actually know. Yeah, the land is actually protected and it's all right. The people, I have some people there who look out for it. And lately I've been so busy, but usually I take about a week or so to go there and check on the land. I also have a couple of birds I'm taking care of that side, so I have to go and check on the birds as well. Yeah. Oh God, I can't pronounce your name. Ali. I can't finish your name, but you miss the rain. The rain is good, feels good. If I wasn't feeling a bit sick, I would be playing in it. Obviously, if it's not this much, minimal rain. But also the problem with little rain, it comes with lightning. That's the only problem. Other than that, I think all is well. It's been nice coming here actually. Oh man, I had a shitty night. My morning was equally bad, but I'm okay now. I'm gaining momentum. My voice is coming back. Actually, I didn't have a voice by morning. Yeah, after this, I'm going to go and cover myself up because I have to work at night. You know, but at least the difference is I've gotten enough rest. Man, look at me. You can actually see that I'm well rested, irrespective of me not feeling well. No, the birds are not chickens. The birds are actually wild birds. I don't know if you guys are watching my birds channel, the DOREEN'S Birds Experiences. Do you remember that bird that we treated that had a completely shattered femur? The bone was completely shattered. Yeah, so that one and two of her friends, we are just looking after them until they can completely be on their own. But they're better now. We believe we can release them back to their family maybe mid-August. But I don't have chickens to raise. Oh, I wanted to go into the chicken business. By the way, I know people who are doing it, and maybe I'll teach you how to do it. There is money for specific breeds in the chicken industry, but I don't have time. Chickens are a full-time job. Like seriously, a full-time job, especially in their early stages. And the only way you can benefit from them is if you have them as chicks. That's the only way you can benefit from them. If you buy them as grown-ups, you really can't benefit much from them unless you buy the local breeds and then you have them lay eggs and hatch. Yeah, I was actually supposed to go and do a video on electricals, the new prices, because they are new prices, electrical wiring and stuff like that. They have new prices in material. But how will I be feeling tomorrow? We see. If I'm feeling better tomorrow, I'll go to Kampala and do it. Other than that, really, most of the videos I had scheduled because I wanted to do some machine work. I had to do plumbing. I had about 4 concepts to do this week, but the channel is not for chicken. The channel is for nature, but predominantly I do shoot the different types of birds that are in the country. You know, it's more of a discovery channel. The channel is called DOREEN'S Buds Experiences, where you see African experiences, remove African and put buds. I like nature. So nature is healing, and it's contributed a great deal to my sanity. So when I'm out in the wild, I end up shooting some. You make a video of them. Yeah, interesting to look at. And it's also quite interesting to discover the different types of birds we have in the country. When you research about most of those, they tell you don't even exist in Africa, but we do have them in Uganda. And I think maybe that's why Uganda is called the Pearl of Africa, because we have a variety of everything. Omusajja ogenze abantu babulire byotunda osanga banda akugulako. Linda, I want to say camera. I just came across someone who sells perfumes. Osobola oba wenamba ene bakukubirako ate munanga kalangu kanakuyitiraka. Yeah, the network is gone. It was gone actually. And I've also decided, I apologize for that. I'm a bit fast, so let me slope to this place and find, and see you in the next one, guys. Bye everyone, wherever you are. I hope you have a good day, a good afternoon, a good evening, a good morning. See you.